really want to know how these videos be getting started, it's because when I'm alone in the car, I feel like LL Cool J. When I'm alone in my car, sometimes when I'm alone, I know y'all be wondering how these videos get started sometimes, but the honest truth is, when I'm alone in my car, I talk to myself. And so when I start saying something that's like a message that I feel like other people can benefit from, then I'm like, oh, let me grab my phone. So there you have it. But I really was just sitting here thinking, because I've been having a lot of trouble out of my 7-year-old daughter. She's been very defiant. Like, anything I ask her to do, she's having a fit, she's falling out, she's not listening, she's, being disobedient, she's being sneaky, but she wants everything. She wants peanut butter and jelly. She wants to be able to play on her tablet. She wants to be able to go to the store. She wants to be able to do this. She wants to be able to do that. But when I ask her to do something, she's defiant against me. So I was just sitting here thinking that I'm grateful that I'm not one of those parents that feels the need to beat her ass. Even though she makes me want to beat her ass, I don't beat her ass. I communicate with her. I'll punish her, and punishing her is either making her stand in a corner or taking away her screen time, or taking away her snack or something like that. So I haven't beat her ass. And that's not to say that she's never had a whooping, because she's had a whooping before. But I can count on one hand. I can actually count. I think I've given her a whooping either once or twice. And that's after me continuously, just being fed up. Just after continuously trying to communicate to her not listening, and whatever. So, but I'm trying not to do that. And I'm grateful that she is my third child. And so I guess this message is to inspire or encourage first-time parents that are going through it with their child, because the reality is children have developmental stages. And I am grateful that I'm a parent that can recognize that my child is going through one of those phases. So she is really testing to see what she can get away with. She's testing us as parents to see how far she can go. Okay, because the child will do that during the developmental stage. It's like, let me just see if I can get away with it or if I can't. So right now she's being taught that no, we not letting this shit fly. No, you can't get away with it. No, you can't bully us and make us give you something and you're not doing what I told you to do. No. Okay? So don't get into the habit of beating your child, whooping your child, cussing your child out, smacking your child all around. Because what I have learned, since this is my third go around, is that this too shall pass. My two oldest went through this. Oh my God, they went through it. And they were back to back. So it was like having twins. So they were piggybacking off of each other. So they were both acting the ass at the same damn time. But now that they're teenagers, I realize now I tell them what to do and they do it. So these developmental stages and the phases that the children go through, they will pass. So just try to be patient. Just try to be loving. When my daughter is having a moment, I still bring her in and make her hug me. I still tell her that I love her, even though she is getting on my last damn nerve. So I'm still, I gotta pray for them over there. Somebody look like they got into a little wreck, because it is a little slippery out here. So I'm taking my time going to where I'm going. But my door is open on that side because I couldn't get in my car because of the ice. So it's open now that it's melted. But anyway, So take your time with your child. Just try to communicate to your child what you want of them. And, because I've been quizzing Ray Key a lot. Like, if she wants to have screen time, she has to do a pop quiz. And that might be me asking her to spell out her full name, because we're working on making sure she knows how to spell not just her first and last name, but also her middle name. And to know that that's her entire name, like what's first name, middle name, last name. And then we're working on numbers, because she's a numbers girl. Like, she loves numbers, she loves math. So, I'll be like, count by fives, count by tens. You want to get screen time, count by twos. And she's falling all out. She having a fit. Even though she knows how to do it, she doesn't want to do it. All she wants is her screen. Can I have my computer? No, you can't have your computer. No, not until you do what I asked you to do. So she'll come back 2 minutes later. Mom, can I have my computer? No, you cannot have your computer until you do what I asked you to do. 2 minutes later, Mom, blah, 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 blah. Can I have my computer? No, you cannot until I ask you to do, until you do what I need you to do. She'll fall out, stump up the stairs, go to her room. All right. That still ain't getting you your damn computer. So if that's what make you feel better in the moment, then go stump your ass up there. But when you come back down, you better be prepared to do what I told you to do, or else it's going to be a no. So, yesterday I think we went through that about 10 times. Until she finally came to her senses and was like, damn, maybe I should just do what she's telling me to do, and then I can get my computer. And that was as simple as it was. It was like, okay, well, that's all you had to do. I was like, was that hard? She was like, no. So I don't know why. This is a part of growing up. I don't know why we as children, because I went through that. We all went through that stage. It's just a developmental stage, and it too will pass. But it's all about what you instill in your children while they go through that phase. Are you going to present them with trauma, beat their ass so they got PTSD? Or are you going to teach them communication? Are you going to teach them are you going to teach them respect? Are you going to teach them dignity and integrity? Are you going to teach them commitment? Damn, this truck is, excuse me, sir. Can you get in your lane? The fuck? Are you going to teach them, consistency? Are you going to teach them the importance of, it's like reward. It's like it's like a reward. Her getting screen time is a reward. Like, I take those computers and I put them away so that when it comes time to them being ready, like once their chores are done and they're ready to have their computers, they still have to do stuff to, like, they have to earn it. So you're really teaching your child that you have to work. It's like teaching them goals. Like, okay, it's my goal to learn how to count by fives up to 100, because I know that in order for me to get what I want, mommy's going to ask me to do that. So I need to learn that. It teaches them like a reward system. It teaches them that you have to earn this. Like, this is not just given. The things we want in life aren't just given. We have to earn it in some capacity. Whether, it's being a good person, having a good heart, whether it's working, we all have to earn what we want in life. So your child is just at the phase where she needs to learn that. So I'm here, I'm going through it too, right with y'all, okay? Because not only am I dealing with her, but I got a 5-month-old, so I'm gonna go through this shit all over again once she grows up. But my goal is to just love on them, like show them love even when they're acting a donkey, because that's the most important part. Show love even when they're acting a donkey. Don't don't beat your child, because you just remember, this is always what I tell my families is, our children are learning how to be parents from the way they are parented. Okay, so the way that we are with our children is going to be the only way. This is the only way that they're going to learn how to be parents. So if we are beating our children instead of communicating with our children, then 9 times out of 10, when they have children, they're going to be beating their children instead of communicating with their children. And then that's just going to create a generation of people who rather fight than communicate. They rather whoop each other's ass than work it out and see what the problem is and come up with a solution. So that's what we're trying to get away from. Okay, like that's why it's so much senseless violence going on, because we're dealing with the generation of children who weren't communicated to.
In 2 miles, take exit 2 toward Medina.
So I'm almost at my destination, but I wanted to come on and say that real quick. So y'all be easy. Remember, you are loved. You are wonderful. You are creative. You are beautiful. You are ambitious. You are enough. Have a great day. Peace.